Jade Cargill and her AEW status is something that I think is floating under the radar, and there is a lot more to this story than meets the eye. And in today's video, we're going to break it down because not only has she publicly talked about it, but now we have a report by Dave Meltzer in the Wrestling Observer newsletter that gives some more insight into really what she's backing up. And it looks more and more like this is a legit shoot rather than just some kind of angle storyline wrestling thing. All I ask is hit that subscribe button for more wrestling content. So, Jade Cargill was pushed from the get-go in the pandemic era. Obviously, she was paired with Shaq to defeat Cody Rhodes and Red Velvet in Shaq's in-ring debut as a wrestler in a normal sense, because obviously he worked the Battle Royal at WrestleMania and teased the whole Big Show match, which never happened. She held the TBS title for over 500 days, beat them all, outside of, your elite top female talent. That all changed at Double or Nothing. She retained the title over Taya Valkyrie. Post-match, her manager did a promo about how no one can beat her. A returning Chris Statlander came out and beat her for the TBS title. Coming out of that show, it was reported that she was going to be taking time off from the promotion. She was going to be going on a hiatus from the promotion, and that there was no, return date for her to come back. Then, over the last week or so, she has mentioned on Twitter that people know who she is outside of wrestling. People knew who she was before she got to AEW, and that she's out in Hollywood and she's enjoying it. And T's just staying out in Hollywood, a la being an actor. Jade Cargill has the physique. She has the in-ring talent. She just oozes charisma. Her presentation is in AEW. It is phenomenal. It really does remind me a lot of The Rock's Hollywood gimmick that he did, the entrance. Not comparing her to The Rock. I'm just saying the entrance reminds me of that. Anyways, fast forward to this week, Dave Meltzer reported in Wrestling Observer newsletter that there is no timeline for Jade Cargill's return. More importantly, she has not been backstage at shows, and really underlining, there's been no talk of her since Double or Nothing. So is it a situation where she just takes time off for a few months and then returns? Because if you do bring her back and she does want to come back, you have to do something significant, or those 500 days do not matter. Does she go in a depression type angle where she has to fight her way back and she's lost confidence and turn her babyface from a heel? Do you just come back with she's just kicking everybody's ass? Very, very interesting. I'm very curious to see.